Hello and a very good afternoon from an extremely hot and humid Goa. This is Rishad the Cruz and welcome to my real estate vlog. So today is a very special day because I have 1,000 subscribers, and that means that I'm adding value to 1,000 people's lives in some way or the other, and that makes me feel really great. I really appreciate that you have subscribed to this channel. It means that in some way, all my learnings, my experiences, my mistakes, my achievements have been translated into your successes. So it feels absolutely amazing. Okay, so I've made some notes. It takes me time to kind of come up with content because it involves a lot of research, and because of my schedule between England and Goa, I have very little time to create these videos. Right, so today's video is really about the business of estate agents, dealing with estate agents, the responsibility of buyers, the responsibility of estate agents. So, I want to tell you that when I came back from the UK, when I came back from London, I found that the Goa real estate market was really on fire. And in this format, rentals sky high, land acquisition, so people who wanted to buy land and land bank or build homes had increased. The demand for residential villas like 2-3 crores, 5 crores, 8 crores, and so on had increased incredibly, whether they were individual homes or whether they were part of a gated community. Then you had apartments at the end, so a lot of people were buying apartments. So it was quite interesting, and I think that's due to the fact that people couldn't travel abroad and they'd been locked down. So they decided, listen, where do we go? Where do we, let's make our Goa dream a reality. And the market is witness to that frenzy of buying. Now, I'm going to jump right in and get to agents' commissions. So first of all, the moment you land in Goa or you get into the station, everyone is an estate agent because it's quick money, right? So someone will say, I have a place to show you, and they will take you. So how do you distinguish between a real professional estate agent versus someone who is cowboying as an estate agent? Usually the professionals will make you sign some kind of a contract or an agreement. You have to read through it. It'll be very basic. Whatever I'm showing you, I'm going to charge you a percentage of it. Typically they charge you 2% plus GST. Okay, there are some agents I know who are very professional, but they try to charge you 3, 4, 5%. And that has to be decided between you and the agent at the time of the agreement or at the time of conversing with them on any deal. Okay. Now, as someone who's living in Goa and who's dealing with a lot of people who come and go, I think you should privy yourself with some basic pricing. Okay, so let's say you want to buy a house in Asagaon or you want to buy land in Asagaon. You need to know. So I'm giving you a basic breakdown of prices. Okay, these are subject to increase up and down, most probably up. Asagaon 25,000, Seolim between 15 to 18,000, Moira about 10,000, Aldona about 10,000, Anjuna Vagator 35,000, may go up, Morjim 15 to 20,000. Okay, so these are rough prices. So whenever, and this is predominantly for land, okay, unless it's like really iconic. Some plots are on the water or they have great views, they may go up. If there's a beautiful house on it, prices may go up. But in a nutshell, this kind of gives you a sense of your pricing. So find out the price of the land, from the agent. So ask him what else has been sold, what else is available, right? Now, there are some agents who sign MOUs. What's an MOU? A memorandum of understanding. So he will decide the price. So even if the market price is 10,000, the agent may charge you 12 or 15. It's up to you now to decide whether you want to buy it at 12 or 15 or you want to walk away from the deal. There's no way of circumventing it and speaking to the landlord himself. The agents that don't have an MOU, you need to ask Once you finalize, once you know, okay, this is it, this is the house I want to buy, or this is the property I want to buy, then you ask for the landlord to be present and negotiate with the landlord. It's not the agent's responsibility or job or purvey to kind of start negotiating with you. That's not their job. They can transfer your interest or your offer to the landlord and vice versa, okay? But it's always good to ask the agent, and if he's an honest agent, he'll say, yes, of course, this is the landlord, you all sit at the table, I'll sit here, you all discuss, you pay me my 2%, the landlord pays me my 2%. Okay? I think it's good to sign a basic professional contract or an agreement with the broker at the time of them showing you a property. I think that's a good thing, and it shows that the broker is very serious about his job. Now, what are the agents and the broker's responsibilities? First, prepare a contract. It's going to cost you 5 or 10,000 rupees. Now, this is for people who want to even get into the business of real estate broking and agencies in Goa. Prepare a little contract. It's going to cost you 10,000 max, with your rules, regulations, etc., and get your potential clients to read through and sign it. Okay. So basically, what it will say in a nutshell is, if I show you a property and you close on it, you owe me a 2% brokerage. Show them, understand their needs first. So just don't go like a headless chicken running around and showing them 20 properties. It's not about how much real estate you show them. It's about understanding what their requirements are and giving them exactly what they need. Refer them to a very good lawyer. Okay, don't try and influence the lawyer. So Mrs. Shubhalakshmi Naik, there are quite a few on the panel that you can connect them with. Brokers, don't do markups, because it really messes up the market. If something is on the market for 2 crores and you say, oh, put 3 crores, make it 3 crores, give me 1 crore, it never works, because buyers always find out. Most properties are on the internet today. So eventually, if you show something that's 3 and the buyer finds out from the next broker or the taxi driver that it's 2, you look silly and the deal falls through. So don't do that. Just be happy with your 2% plus GST, and you'll make a lot of money being honest. Be completely transparent. So if you know there's an issue, right, tell them the issue, introduce them to the owner, and I'm happy to help you sort out the issue, and I'm sure you guys have the connection to make it possible and resolve these issues. Okay, so be transparent. It's someone's hard-earned money that they're putting in Goa, so please respect that. I feel that the responsibility of a broker just doesn't end with, oh, this is a property and you want to buy it and pay me 2.2% plus GST. No, I think the responsibility goes through from showing it to helping them find a lawyer, to putting the newspaper ad, obviously not at your expense, but these newspaper lawyers, etc., the buyer's responsibility. But you need to handhold them, because they're new in Goa, they don't know anyone, and they're relying on you to help to make this deal happen. Execute the deed of sale. So you need to be there at the sub-registrar's office. The ones who are in MAPSA, you know how terrible the office is. So carry some cold water, carry some juice, carry some snacks for them. If it's a senior person, see, the lift isn't working, so make sure you have provision, 2-3 friends who can help them go up, sit there. So think about all these things and give them the copy of the notarized, copy after 1 week or 10 days. Don't let the lawyer do it, you do it personally, so you build that relationship. My tip to estate agents and brokers, I know you guys work really hard, and I always say that just do 2 or 3 properties, understand what they want and give them 2 or 3 properties. Don't show them too many properties, because I'll tell you, there are a lot of buyers, especially today, who are window shopping. They've come to Goa, they want to, they don't want to, they've been wanting to buy for the last 10 years, they waste your time. And they say something vague like, oh, हमको apartment खरीदने हैं, हमको land भी चाहिए, हमको घर भी चाहिए, हमको, they want a hotel भी चाहिए, they want everything. So when someone says that, right, just say, sorry, I don't have the time. A lot of other brokers, they want to see a lot of buyers, potential buyers, they want to see villas, not because they want to buy, because they want to understand the dynamics of construction, because they want to buy the land and they will build it themselves and sell it to their friends. So then you don't want to show them villas. Don't show them. Don't waste the seller's time and your time. Just show them land. Understand where they're coming from. Okay, and when somebody gives you a huge range, right, they are not going to buy. Pretty much, I'm pretty sure 99% they will not buy. They're just doing window shopping, wasting your time, wasting their time. Okay, what are the buyer's responsibilities? Don't waste the broker's time. Okay, they're doing this as a business. For you, Goa is a holiday. For them, it is a way of, it is their home, it is their business. They're working. For every 100 properties they show, one will close. So, be a little respectful. Be clear about what you want, whether it's an apartment or a villa or land, because you're wasting people's time by just shopping around. Treat the brokers and the agents with respect and value their time. Very often I find that viewings are cancelled. So the broker gets ready, he prepares the whole itinerary for the day, and then somebody wakes up late and says, oh, we went partying last night to Morjim, we went to Baga, we went here, there, we can't wake up. Viewing is gone. What about the guys who've kept those slots for you? So consider that. Keep your viewings to the second half. Pay the full brokerage and don't negotiate post-sale. I find that there are some really good people who say, okay, it's 2% plus GST, and they pay the brokers 2% GST. Me as a seller, for all my properties, I make sure that I pay the brokers on time and in full the amount I promise them. But everyone isn't like me. So a lot of people, after the sale, they start negotiating with the brokers, and some don't pay. Don't do that, because remember, brokers are very well connected, some of them, with officers in different departments. So sometimes when you want to construct, when you want to do mutations, there will be a hindrance there, and it's usually someone who you've trampled on in the sale process. Don't try and cut through the brokers directly with the landlords, because that's not only is that immoral, but that's also unprofessional, and that could get you into trouble, because as I said, brokers are well connected. So this is my advice. I know some of it is a little bit tough and hard, but the reason I'm giving you this advice is to make the lines very clear. What is the brokers and the agents' responsibilities? What is the buyers and the clients' responsibilities? Once these roles are clearly defined, then it's easy to move ahead in your transaction. I hope 2021 is a successful year. I hope a lot of you make a lot of money, good health, prosperity, and take care. And I'm very, very happy and grateful that I have 1,000 subscribers. Please subscribe and share this. I am ecstatic to have created so much of value in your lives. Wonderful talking to you. Goodbye from Goa.